we want to improve. Let's say that we want to improve, but it's like when we're dwelling, when we're dwelling in the state of not having, that's separating us. We want to connect that gap. If you already have it, you're connecting that gap already. And there's no such thing as time. That's man-made. So things like time, that causes resistance because you're needing things now. And ultimately, when you're manifesting it, it happens in the now. When you're thinking of something, it's now. When you're working on something, thinking about it is now. So you have to already be in the mode of having that thing to where it's no resistance. And if you don't feel that you don't have it, that's creating resistance. That's like trying to get in a new relationship. And your old one has broken your heart to where you can't really love or open up to receive, somebody that's trying to love you. So, that's causing resistance. And there's a lot of people looking for relationships, with resistance on their heart. Your heart is the most powerful, most powerful organ on your body. So your heart, is connected to the universe. So all these things are being picked up. Everything is being picked up. Your heart is letting out a great deal of energy. So you want to have that in tune and in check, because like attracts like. You're putting out these dark vibes, negative, that's what's going to be attracted to you. If you feel you don't have it, that creates more situations than not having it. So the resistance is closing the gap. Being loved. When you are loved, that bridges that gap to not having love there. But a lot of us don't even know how to tap into that frequency, because it's a certain frequency to even get to that level. Because it's like, dang, how do I be happy? They don't even know what that feels like. So I just suggest you do some meditation, do some soul searching, self-searching, just going deep within, being realistic about things that you're observing in your mind. Like I said, observing, because these thoughts are not you. These are things, that's resonating with the conditioning that's been programmed in your life. That's why you gravitate to these things, because you were conditioned, for these things to be appealing to you, for it to be a habit for you. Just like resistance. Resistance has become a habit. You're in the need of needing this or wanting it. It's just like when you want some water and you could get up and get it in the kitchen. It's that easy. I want some water. I want that new car. I want a better relationship. But we have to be able to learn, from these lessons so we can advance. These things ain't just going to click into place. We have to take the steps to be observant, from a holistic mindset. We can't be in an egotistical mindset because that causes resistance. When you know that you're one with everything and everything is of the Creator, it's no separation. So the separation is being at peace, being one. And a lot of us don't know what that feels like because we have fear. Fear of how we're going to get to work. Fear of how we're going to pay for this. Fear of what our kids going to. Fear. And relationships with the man or woman going to do. All of these things are implementing fear, which is causing resistance. You can't be in a loving relationship when there's resistance there. So you have to release that resistance and understand love has no boundaries. So, real love. It's, So, resistance, you have to throw that out of the equation and understand there's nothing out here to be scared of. Nothing out here opposing you. It's just lessons. You got dark, you got light. You got death, which death is an illusion. It's just you know what I mean? It's just a process. It's all part of a process. So, just practice that meditating, being at one. That helps with having no resistance. Getting in tune and observing these feelings and thoughts that's making you, uncomfortable or, feel hurt, just just mellow out, clear your mind, meditate, just observe these thoughts, from another perspective, and understand what's the lesson in them, and why did God create this? Why did he create this feeling of peace or anger, or why did he create this, and why are you feeling this way? Don't attack it from a personified view, because we can't even fathom, you know what I mean, the basis behind what the creator was trying to do with these things. So for us to be trying to put titles on it, that's where a lot of things is ruined, because men put titles on it, and that kind of messes things up. But when you take the titles off, that opens you up to no resistance. When you got titles, now it's resistance. If I'm putting you in a box with this, you Catholic, I'm Christian, now when I see you, it's causing resistance. That's why I say I don't deal with the religions. I know what religion is for, you know what I mean? And, I understand it all. So it's about understanding and understanding things. So I connect with all the religions because I understand and understand them. And I don't hate any of them or even hate the people. I just let it play its course because that's how the creator made it to be. I just don't align with that. I align with the creator's truth instead of a man-made truth, which knocks out the resistance, because I understand as, it's a divine order. And I'm not in control of this divine order. So when you living in the future, is anxiety. When you thinking in the past, it's depression. That now moment, that's your peace. You have to stay in peace. No resistance. That's how you make things more accessible to you. The universe can work with you. More people can interact and engage with you, flow in and out of your life. But once you're forming it in your mind and in your body, so it's forming in the 3D world. So don't let those things take form. Just be formless like water and just let things be and understand that everything is happening for the greater of the good. It always works out for the greater of the good. With every disaster, it's always a better solution, or greatness that comes behind that, to transform and to make things better. And that's how the creator is. No matter how bad things seem, it gets better. And once you ride, it's no thing is better, because it's just perfection. And everything falls under that. It just is what it is. So just let things be what they are. Quit trying to fight people, for their ideals, their beliefs, for their actions. Quit trying to fight people. Quit trying to fight these systems, these organizations, because they're not real. These things are man-made. If it wasn't for the creator, these things wouldn't even exist. So we got to pay homage to the creator and not, these man-made ideologies and systems and things like that. So no resistance. Be at peace. Be at one. Get you some meditation in 10, 15 minutes a day. Just blocking everything else out. Playing some classical music or something. Just soothe your soul of not needing anything. Not a cheesecake. Not a goddamn burger. Not a man. Not a woman. Not a new car. Not a shiny necklace or a chain or a goddamn bracelet. Just being at one. Just being at one and know everything is already accounted for and taken care of, and it's not in control of man. So, no resistance. No resistance.